What up, everybody? This is my initial reaction to Raising Kanan, episode 206. Initial reaction, fresh off seeing it for the first time. I'll go back and watch it again, break it down a little more by piece, or whatever piece I decide to break it down. But whoa, that one was definitely a banger. And on my very last video, I just predicted the Crown Camacho death. I knew that it was coming. A lot of people were thinking Famous, but Famous held it down like a G in jail. He told that man, you don't want none of this. You don't trying to step to me. He was spitting his rhymes in jail. Hey man, held it down like a G. I'll give him that much, straight up. But anyway, I want to get into that last scene. The Lulu Crown Camacho kill. My God, that was ruthless, man. It was like it was a lot like that Ghost Jason Mitchell kill in the elevator. Except Ghost got that strength. He did it a lot faster. Then I think he had a wire or something he used, so it was a lot easier to do it with too, probably. But anyway, yeah, Ghost. A lot reminded me of that. That's the first thing I thought of. But then Ziza witnessed it, and she already had told Lulu, and she trying to, you know, get with him, whatever. So she already told him that. She already knows she likes him. But what's he gonna do about that? Because that is a witness to his, whatever you want to call that, of Crown Camacho, manslaughter at best. So, boy, oh boy, that is something we gonna have to look at. Ziza, is he gonna be a witness, or is she gonna be an accomplice? Because she said, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about this? So she gonna trust? Man, this is about to get. And then Kanan talking, OG talking in the background. He said once it gets personal, bodies start dropping, and bodies keep dropping. I think that's what he said. But yeah, so we already know for the next 7, 8, 9, 10. I think there's going to be 10 episodes of this season. For the next 4 episodes, Street's going to be needing a body for these next 4 episodes. Expect maybe 1 per episode, maybe even. This about to get serious, man. But I hope he don't take out Ziza. But boy, that's a, I don't know boy, buddy. I don't know how they're gonna play this one off. I don't know what they're gonna do about it. They're going to make Crown disappear like the building and fire marshal or whatever that guy they just buried in the last episode. They're going to make him disappear. They're going to clean up the studio. So they know what happened to your boy Crown Camacho. We ain't seen him. I mean, I guess that's what the best option is. They could try something like Rock and what's her name from the corner store, man? I can't remember. Old girl from the bodega. When they killed her husband, they had a story they told how he got robbed. They took a few things out the shed or whatever. So we're gonna see what happens with this. Is he gonna be able to use Ziza now as a false witness to give a false testimony to point somebody else as the point of subject, whatever you call it? He gonna kill Ziza since she a witness, or is they gonna go work together and they gonna go bury Crown Camacho out in the woods somewhere? I mean, I think these are the 3 options he has, but even if he gets rid of Ziza, he gonna have to have 2 bodies that he gonna have to try to figure out what he gonna say happened to. Yeah, man, he done put himself in a situation. But at the end of the day, I think Rock pushed his buttons to get him to make this move, like you've seen Ghost do with Tommy. This is Rock putting Lou to basically go out and make this happen. I don't know if she knew he was gonna go this far with it, but she definitely was pushing his buttons at the dinner. Neek pushed his buttons also. And that's another story to get into. Neek is now running Jersey because of his Italian mob connections. He gets to take over Jersey. I knew something wasn't going to be right with that guy who was already running Jersey. I felt like that was going to be the guy who was going to end up being a snitch anyway. The guy who was running the business in Jersey, I felt like that was going to be their downfall. That dude. So I'm honestly glad they got rid of him, because I don't know. I felt like that guy was going to be a snitch. Obviously not. I don't know if he's going to come back around in a later episode or not. Obviously he could always still come around. But he gone now. Neek running Jersey through his manipulation he's put off with the Italians. Kanan got physical with that brother who took the bag. So we found out what it was. He wasn't actually moving work. It was a bag of money he was just supposed to deliver, and he ends up getting robbed for Famous's gold chain. They make him give him up the backpack too, and happened to have a bag of money he was supposed to be delivering to the bodega that never made it there, but he got it back and he ended up making it there. But before all that happened, it got kind of crazy. He beat the hell out of that kid, Reggie or whatever his name was, and an old man witnessed it. I was hoping Reggie didn't die from that beatdown, and then Famous ended up, getting locked up for it. But luckily he was able to get out. And Rock, nobody in the family would help Famous. So guess who Kanan turned to? Pops. He turned to Pops, Detective Howard. Detective Howard gave him a note, but in the process, old girl, god dang, whatever detective woman cop is, Burke. Yeah, Burke saw him. Now she's done seen him talking to Kanan at the police station. So she's just getting further and further into this man's business, into Kanan's business. And it looks like Detective Howard is also, he's back on the academy or whatever you call it, back on the force. He looked like he was in his jacket and his police attire in this latest episode. I was asking that question, when's he gonna return to the force or the academy, whatever you call that. Looks like he already back. So but his partner continuing to investigate, find out that he was doing undercover work for a 3-year period. So definitely could be when he got Raquel Thomas impregnated. But yeah, so anyway, y'all were thinking my boy Famous was gonna snitch. No. Famous held it down like a G in that jail. And then another thing I want to see on the sly, right, that I don't know if y'all caught, Marvin got where Sal Baselli's son, possibly Sal Baselli, actually lived, messing around with the kid he was talking about. I think he was talking about where Tony lives out there in Jersey in that rich neighborhood. He got to keep messed with the kid so much, he got the kid frustrated and actually got the kid to say where he lives. That just tells you that Sal Baselli's son is, we already knew from episode 1 when he was in jail that he wasn't really built like that, because those guys was trying to get their way with him and Neek had to come save him. That's why they owe Neek all these favors, that all this love that they're showing him, because what he did for Sal Baselli's son. But nonetheless, the son done slipped and made a fatal move that you don't make in the streets is let the enemy know where you live at. No, you cannot do that. So now Marvin and them have the upper hand. Well, they know where Brock lives, but now they know where Sabaseli and his child lives. Although in the trailer we do see Sabaseli's son kicking in someone's door with a gun. So I don't know what's gonna happen there. It's about to get crazy. Like I already said, for the next few episodes of this season, expect it to be the wild, wild west out there in Raising Kanan. Anything else I remember from this episode? Like I said, this just fresh off the first time watching it. You know, at least having to smoke a lot while I watch these first episode to calm my nerves of the episode. So y'all forgive me if I ain't catch everything on my first take. But yeah, Marvin trying to run Kenya off. Jukebox wearing dresses now. Her friends not friends, the people she used to hit licks with, seen her wearing a dress. So, yeah, but the main takeaway, Lulu takes out Crown Camacho. And that's basically, other than we found out what the bag was all about, Kanan got a little violent. He sent the message to that kid that he ain't to be played with, and that's good thing to do, because you always want to have that message. You don't want to have a word out on your streets that you're an easy lick. That's the last thing you can have, because if the word out on the street is an easy lick, boy, you ain't gonna make no money in the game. You're gonna continue getting hit over and over again. Everybody gonna be coming after you. You're gonna have to eventually, at some point, either get out the game, or you're gonna have to prove that you ain't that easy lick. You gonna do something like Kanan did. He held that was one of the first G moves Kanan pulled, except he did it like an amateur, and him and his boy left the door open while they did it. They had the cops rushing the scene. So, but he did handle his business like a G. His girl's mama gave him the peace. I don't even know what to say about that. Old girl giving him the peace to handle the business with. But nonetheless, Kanan held down his business, got the bag back, handled his business with his pops to get his friend out of jail, though his mom and them wouldn't take care of him. And in my most recent video, a lot of y'all starting to lean towards Famous being Breeze. Now, I already said it. I initially thought it was Unique as Breeze. That's still my second pick, if it's not Ghost Dad, because y'all missed that last one. I broke down, thoroughly detailed, of some information other people actually gave me, but I went and did research off of it and broke down most likely that Breeze is going to end up being Ghost's dad. But third option could be Famous. I mean, Famous, Unique, Ghost Dad, they all make sense. But according to Power and everything that's went down in that, I'm feeling like it's Ghost Dad. But anyway, that's another time for another story. I don't think we're going to meet Breeze in this season. Maybe the last episode, maybe episode 210, the final episode finale. Maybe they'll reveal who Breeze is on this show. Until then, that's my initial takeaway. Power, episode 206. It's a business, man. I said Power, episode 206. Shit. Raising Kanan, episode 206. It's a business, man.